Hello, guys. This is Kevin again with Sass in the Philippines via US. First, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to visit my channel. If possible, please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell to help us grow. Now, the title of this video is called Message to the Modern Woman. Now, first, I know you guys, some of you are going to agree, some of you are going to disagree, so I'm just going to throw it out there and asking that we have a conversation about it, okay? Now, I, for one, am happy to see the evolution of the modern woman. Where women have excelled, please excuse the rooster, but women have excelled to the highest level and fought successfully for the same rights and privileges and equality as everyone else. Now, that is not the angle that I want to take this afternoon, okay? Now, I want to talk about relationships, the attraction between a man and a woman. Now, I've probably heard this all my life about what women want. Now, I would imagine most women, they want a man who's considered to be tall, dark, and handsome, someone who's physically strong, has a good physique, he's kind, he's respectful, he's a good provider, he's a protector of the family, has all the characteristics of being an excellent father and friend and husband. And then men have always had to try to come up to the expectations of what women want. So I think I've heard that all my life. However, in the Western culture, usually whenever we hear a man express the characteristics of what he wants, usually we automatically get labeled as being sexist or misogynistic. So my question is, so why are the expectations so different when it comes to a man and a woman? Shouldn't the same principles be applied? So how is it then that when a man makes a similar request and says that he prefers his woman to have certain characteristics like being fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, just to name a few, certain women get offended by the mere suggestion of those adjectives? There's one other that I want to mention. Of course, this is going to roll some heads. Submissive. Now, submission, of course, in the West has definitely been misconstrued, okay? Now, the word tells us we all should submit one to another, where men supposed to submit as well. So submission is definitely not a one-way street. And no, I'm not talking about for the sake of being dominant or controlling, but to be quite honest, it is a feminine quality that we just simply find sexy in a woman. Now, if you don't believe me, then why are we seeing this trend of Western men traveling to the East in droves, searching for these women who still see femininity as a blessing and not a curse? Now, I heard the craziest thing the other day. I heard a clip of a woman saying that the only reason that these Western men are traveling over to the East is because they're looking for these foreign women because they're weak and they can't handle the strength of a Western woman. She also said that these men are looking for foreign women to be doormats, and that we're preying on these poor, vulnerable women. And they said that we're paying for play.
Passport bros go to third world countries and purchase little girls and turn her into a breeding mare. They're little girls. You're sick.
If you want to get your passport and go overseas, you're welcome to it. Bye. I mean, maybe there you'll find women who are okay with being treated like doormats. I don't know.
I am not mad about black men getting their passports and paying to play overseas.
paying for play. Now, isn't that what we do in the Western culture? Now, I've heard it a different way. No money, no honey. I think that's how it's said in the West. Sounds very similar to me. So, what am I saying, modern woman? Well, perhaps we've lost focus in the Western Hemisphere of the basic characteristics of what is considered to be attractive to a man, and neglecting those traits in place of gaining more power and equality in exchange for possibly living a life of loneliness and despair. Can we not multitask and have both? Can we not have a smart and intelligent, sophisticated woman, yet someone who can still be fit, friendly, cooperative, and submissive at the same time? Come on now. Let's have an honest conversation. Now, like I said, I understand that we're not going to agree on everything, and simply because we're all different, rather in gender, perhaps in ethnicity, educational background, experiences, or just in the way that we were raised or the environment that we lived in. Now, before you start throwing insults, I ask that you examine yourselves and be honest with what you want. Now, if it happens to be a high value man who happens to respect you and treat you well, then listen to the advice of other high value men. Now, question: why do some women listen and take advice from single, confrontational celebrity females trying to tell you how to get a good husband when they, in fact, don't have one themselves? Having a man is not the same as having a husband. Now, any man will sleep with you and they'll give you a long engagement if you want, but it is not the same as walking down the aisle. Now, here's a bonus. Now, if you've been engaged for 2+ years and there are no special circumstances regarding that engagement, then you the fool. Just trying to tell you. If you don't believe me, ask a good man. Be careful who you take advice from. Would you take financial advice from someone you would consider to be broke? Of course not. Every person has the right to be happy and to choose the kind of life they want and who they want to share it with. Now, the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over again and failing and expecting a different result. If you want change, then guess what? You're going to have to change. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And again, thank you for taking the time to watch my channel. And please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. And until next time.